Hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for MovieZine Sweden. Obviously, a pleasure to be able to speak with you. A huge fan for many years now.
Oh, thanks,
Uh,
man.
yeah, so you've been doing these kind of things for a long time. It's been almost 20 years now since Shaun of the Dead, and you were doing this even before that. I like this movie, and it's all about luck and unlucky and being lucky. Um, and I was wondering, do you feel lucky to be where you are now? I know you went through some harder times before.
I do. I feel very lucky, and you know, to be doing the thing that I love to do for a living as a job is, it's never lost on me how lucky I am. And even the times when I haven't felt as lucky, I now look back on and think I'm glad. Maybe that was good luck in disguise. Maybe I learned things from those times that have helped me to push forward with more good luck. I think that's a good way for us to look at our the ebb and flow of our fortune. Sometimes bad luck is good luck in disguise.
Yeah, and that's kind of the theme of this movie as well. And I was wondering if that was part of what drew you to this project.
The kind of the nuances of the script opened themselves up to me as the recordings went on. Initially, I just loved the idea of this kind of mystical world that existed where luck was generated, and the combination of it being this extraordinary, beautiful, complex, magical place. But it was also just like an office building. It was just a place where things are administered. It was just basically quite a mundane kind of job, but in this incredible world. And I love the idea of Bob as a cat who is, you know, not perhaps showing his cards. He's keeping a big secret, and I like playing characters that have things going on behind their sort of facade.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we did it, as we recorded it, and the story evolved, I loved the relationship between Bob and Sam, and I really respected that the film was about something as serious as a child who had aged out of foster care. That was such a
Yeah.
smart kind of choice because it grounds it in a very real, very emotional kind of footing.
Yeah. And before this interview, I did some digging on other interviews you've done, and I felt like you were a bit unlucky earlier this summer with people taking things out of context. So I was wondering how that part of the business for you has been throughout these years. Do you feel any unluck about doing these kind of things where people take things out of context, like this Tom Cruise thing, where
Well, that's just
out of well,
that's the nature of information these days. Things that you say can be isolated and turned into a clickbait headline, and then people react to that rather than what you actually said. But it's a small price to pay to be able to exist in this world, and to be in a position where I'm having to say I didn't say this or I didn't say that. It's just part of the process, and ultimately it doesn't mean anything because it just disappears the day after. Nobody cares. It has no real kind of value or meaning. It bothers me sometimes that there is so much going on in the world that's very, very important, and people are
yeah.
constantly looking the other way. They're looking at who's playing what superhero, or what person said what
And
about
Tom
what.
Cruise said what?
Nobody cares. It's
Yeah,
it's a ridiculous state of affairs, really.
yeah. All right. Thanks a lot for your time, and best of luck with this premiere. And I'm obviously waiting for the premieres of the two big tentpoles next year as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. Take care.